Hey guys, this is Gaijin Hunter back with yet another video on Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. As you can tell, I'm pretty darn hyped for this to finally come to the West. For this video, I want to show you off the flagship monster, Valstrax, but in English they're calling it Valstrax. Outside the video I just did on Valor's style, there's a few other features that really make this a compelling product to pick up, such as the Beast mode for Prowler, and a lot of the new monsters, including the new flagships and deviants. So this video I want to show off Valstrax because it is the cover monster of the game, and I think it's really cool. So we're going to be fighting him. Now, I purposely do not hunt very well in this video. I haven't touched the bow in Monster Hunter Generations or Ultimate in like a year or something, I don't know. So I just wanted to get a little bit of a distance so you can sort of get a good look at the monster, because I know the camera is a little closer than what we're used to in Monster Hunter World. One thing that is really annoying about all the past Monster Hunter games is maps are huge, and you don't have scout flies, so running around and trying to find a monster is a reality. I got really unlucky. Here I am running around. There it is. Look at that majestic beast. What? Huh? What's it doing? Ah! So I run around. This is sped up 20 times, okay? Running around. You got to be kidding me. Yeah, exactly. This is why I don't like pressing record. This stuff happens. Okay, here is the beast. Finally, I will make sure I paintball it so it doesn't get away from me. Of course, you could use Psycho Serum to figure out where it is at the beginning of a hunt. It's a very cool sounding roar if you ask me. Now, the whole gimmick with Valstrax is it's got these sort of like Vulcan-like comet things on its wings. So it uses that energy to fly around really fast like a comet, but it also extends out its wings like a lance. And it will thrust and hit you pretty hard with them as well. It's got a really epic theme song, so I'll shut up for a second so you can hear it. That is so cool. So I am using Brave Bow. The whole deal with the Brave Bow is that once you get into Brave, which is a little bit harder for bow than it is for some other weapons, you know how you do a power shot, like you shoot and then you press the circle button, or I guess for the 3DS it would be B. You can follow it up with a second power shot, so you can do like a triple shot in a row, and it does a lot of damage. Okay, now that Valstrax is upset, we can see the jets are fired. He is lit. It is time to have a party. It is easy to confuse the bow that I'm using for Call of Teroth, but it's not. It's from Atal Ka, which is the final online boss in this game, and it is just has a lot of really good weapons and are very much golden in bling. So there are those lance-like attacks that this thing does. I've got cats with me, so it's pretty distracted, but if you're fighting this thing alone, it can be quite a handful. But online though, the monster is really fun because it can zip around the field so fast that you almost are kind of laughing at whoever it decides to target in the group. Like, uh-oh, he's going after him. You know, and he's just relentless. Of course, the weak points are very easy to spot out here. Just hit it where it is hot. I love that sort of, you know, machine gun thing. Now, after you fight it for enough time, it will do this special attack, so hopefully it will do that soon, so I can show you guys what that looks like. My cats are level 99, so they're dealing a lot of damage to this monster. I think for this one they used the body frame of Gormagala, but they added in a bunch of new attacks, so you definitely recognize some of the structures and some of the movement it does, but they give this kind of like slithery monster, like lizard feel to it, which I think is really cool. So here we go, broke the head, which was my subquest. Unlike Monster Hunter World, where you can just leave at any time and collect rewards for parts you broke, in the past games you had a specific subquest or you didn't have one, and only by completing that could you leave the quest early. I'm going to shut up for this. That is Valstrax's super move, the sonic boom sort of drop from the sky. It's so cool because when it goes up, you have no idea which of the players it's going to be targeting, and it comes down so fast. If you're playing Brave style, you can just hold Y and you can evade it, I think. If you're playing Adept and you can time it right, you can evade it. But it's a really exciting attack because you don't know, is it going to leave the area? Is it going to go dive on somebody? You really don't know. I've hunted it without seeing it before, so I got pretty lucky that we got to see it charging up the energy in its chest. If you do notice this, go ahead and shoot the chest, sort of like the Devil Joe in World, and you can cause it to explode and get a nice droppy item. One fun trivia fact is when this monster came out and the game came out, a lot of people in Japan were not using its weapons because they have long white sharpness and then immediately goes into like red. So it's white or nothing. But then it was discovered that purple sharpness had been modified, and purple was no longer massively better than white sharpness. So I think its weapons started to become more popular once people started figuring out the calculations and what was really strong and really what wasn't. Anyways, this was not meant to be a very good or talented hunt. It was just to show you guys off the monster, show you off the cool flagship one in case you are interested in hunting it. Here the jets are down. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll show off the other deviants in due time. In those videos though, I do plan to hunt at least adequately, so it's not so painful to watch. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time, happy hunting.